until it all started with tarot. How you guys doing today? Today, guys, we are coming in to do a reading for King Vaughn. King Vaughn. We want to give him some kind of justice when it comes to his message. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. See what King Vaughn wants us to know. Alright, we're going to start with Kipper. Alright, we're going to try to crack this thing open and see what Vaughn wants us to know. I'm calling on the energy. King Vaughn. I don't know your real name, but that's as far as I know you. I'll come up with that. Alright, come on, King Vaughn. Help us bring in some clarity. Alright, so the first thing, so Vaughn could be wanting to talk about somebody holding back something from him. Some kind of gift he hasn't received, or something that wasn't given to him or his family. So his family may have not received some kind of great fortune, or this is about somebody not wanting to give him maybe his masters, his royalties, somebody not wanting to pay him for whatever he was doing when he was present with us. This was somebody to stop him from receiving the benefits of his work. We got an immature man here. Somebody that this older gentleman. He may not be too old, but he is up in age. All right. He said this man didn't want to give him his money. This man was immature, and because he had money, you know what I mean. He was a little show-offy. He felt like this man felt like they was untouchable because of the money he said he had, but he was very immature the way he thought about his wealth. You feel me? He was very reckless and bully type. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's going to do this to me. Nobody can touch me. So whoever he was under or what label he was working for is about this person. Whoever he was under didn't want to give him his money. This man could be a Scorpio. He could have Scorpio on his chart, or this is the man he's saying may have killed him. Or this man's business is coming crashing down. He's losing his business and he in bad health. So this was about somebody not wanting to pay this person money, right? This immature man. And this immature man who is now a rich man that's in bad health. So this man may be sick. Or he paid for him to be harmed. This wealthy man paid for him to be harmed. This man could be sick in his house. This is somebody who could be in hospice now, in their home. This person may have passed away or could pass away in their home. We got the numbers 13, 31, and 20. Could be significant. These could be days of a particular month. One of the 31st could be a month of somebody passed away, going to pass away in their home. This person may pass away. Let me see. This person may pass away on the 31st at 7 p.m. Could be in November 31st. This person could pass away at 7 p.m. or dead, or in the future. It also could be, this person could pass away on April the 31st at 7 p.m. too, in their home. Or this person may have passed away around this time. But anyway, somebody could be in hospice at their home, or somebody's just in bed. Yeah, somebody could be getting taken care of at home right now because they're sick. This person could be getting some kind of medication This person can have an in-home nurse that's bringing in their medications because of this person's health. Yeah, this person about to pass away. Somebody's getting in-home care. If it's not a nurse, it's their spouse, family member, mother. Somebody's taking care, wife that's trying to help this person. Is taking care of this person in the midst of their bad health. All right, so now that this pathway has ended, maybe with King Vaughn or whatever. This person who set him up is about to take a journey of their reputation being destroyed, or already has. This person is going to be receiving a documentation to go to court. This person that's sick, this person having to go to court is making this person sick. Them receiving this documentation while they in this bad health in their home. This person doesn't want to go to court, nor can they work to avoid going to court because they're sick. But they don't want to go to jail. But they're going to jail for being exposed as a thief. They can no longer steal from this community or this people or him in the distant horizon. So somebody just wanted his money and whatever he was spending, whatever he was doing. So they wanted his royalties, they wanted his platform, they wanted whatever he had. Energy, style, destiny, to give it to somebody else that this person was investing in. So somebody else may have came up behind this person after they passed. Whoever came up after this person passed is who was supposed to take this person's spot. But they didn't want to give this person, they didn't want to pay them like the money and the royalties after letting them go or releasing them. This could have been a hired hit or a hired setup. The person, a hire upon a hire. Like somebody hired the guy to find somebody to take this hit or to put this hit out on this man. And whoever put this hit on this man is in despair. Whoever put this hit on this man is now in despair. Okay, so now he talking about somebody that they used to deal with is in a relationship that they're not happy in. Somebody he used to deal with or knows, a mother figure, a relationship, a partner. This person is now in regret and in despair. And he said he not worried about it because maybe this person deserves it. So some woman here too. There's a woman here that also has something to do with this. He don't have no remorse or no regret when it comes to this person. What's this unprivileged lady? Because they was a part of this deal. They was a part of this setup. What is this unprivileged lady here for? This person who set this person up is not well. You don't see that they're not doing well. Or what's this bull in reverse? They aren't well now because they're not getting no work. They may have lost a job. They're not making no money. Their investments all went to trash. So he's saying it backfired. Whatever this investment they had for him, some female could have wanted to come up off his back. That backfired. They thought that they was going to take their spot. Or wanted to take their spot. But all of it backfired. Now they're not working. They're not getting no money. And their career is over. Their career is over. Whoever this female, I'm trying to tell y'all, don't play with these. I'm telling you, them spirits is coming. I'm telling you, they coming to get their justice. They are slowly getting their justice. They said whoever this person, this female I'm talking about, she not doing too well. She can't get no work. Ain't nobody working with her. She not really making no money for real. Wait, she not working, but maybe, hold on. She not working or she not getting paid from none of her investments. All that backfired. Whatever energy they were sending out coming back to them. And she may pass away. Due to her not having any investments, having any money. But if not, this person career, business, investments be ended. Like, they'll start something new, boom, crash it down. Start something new, boom, crash it down. It don't take off. Shout out to Take Off. It might be a notification. But yeah. And somebody may do the same to them what they did. No, okay. They said they did this because they wasn't making any money. They feel like this person was in the way, or they felt like it was going to be like something happened to this guy, and then they come in and make a Drop of Fire album, and boom, it was going to take off because they just lost. Take Off must want to read. It was gonna shoot them up. You feel what I'm saying? Getting the tragic ending of this man, and then these people dropping the album was gonna be fire. It was gonna be hot. I don't know how that work, how you label it spiritually, but that's what was supposed to happen after he disappeared. Somebody or these people dropped albums after he left, and they took off. They was hot for a while. The people who may have had something to do with his setup, knew something about his setup, was hot after he passed away. Like they skyrocketed up the charts or something like that, or they was getting a lot of airplay. Something like that. He said they may have lost their protection, or they didn't protect him. They didn't tell him that they didn't tell him that this attack was coming. They didn't tell him that this setup was on the way in order for him to protect himself. They didn't let him know. They didn't even tell him not to go out that night. You know, so maybe these people, you know what I mean, he thought these people he was cool with, you know what I mean? He thought we was buddy, but he said, I'm thinking he's saying they didn't even let him know that he shouldn't go out that night, you know what I mean, because they was going to harm him. They could have told him that, you know, not to go out that night. They could have just said, don't go. You know what I mean? And he wouldn't have went. He would have been still living. And he would have went back home to his family. He would have been with his family, and he would have ended this situation. He probably would have left. But they didn't tell him. They didn't really love him for real. They wasn't his family like he thought they were. They didn't love him for real. They did everything not to tell this person so that they can go in another direction, you know what I mean? They could have avoided this man being taken out like this by this devil. This evil person. This evil Knight of Wands. This impulsive, reckless individual that was not able to get in your head. He said that motherfucker that was not able to get in your head. Yeah, that one. So this man was hired by a wealthy man to take this man out, to put this man in bad health. He did this in his home. He could have set it up in his home. He could have set it up over the phone in his home. This man now was in bad health in his home though. But he was set up by, he was given an offer by another wealthy man to set this up. That's what King Long wants us to know. The same person that we all after, or they all after, is a person that set this person up. They want it to be known. They said they no longer in despair because the official person is going to be receiving this unexpected income because they're not in a marriage. It ain't over. When it comes to this main female, they are not a false person. Something about a lost child that's not in your family. When it comes to this occupation and not in the community, they're not in poverty. They was holding back this second one because of this main male. Did not think that you would be a message of concern. That's what they was expecting when they came back holding your messages. So I don't know if he said there's no child, there's no relation, there's no new beginning. Something. I'm gonna just, hopefully it comes out. Anyway, we're gonna break out my criminal deck, see if he got anything he wants to say with that. Alright, let's see what comes out with my criminal deck. Alright, he said this was a public humiliation assassination. This is a public humiliation assassination. He could have been embarrassed. He could feel that way, or that's what it was. He said whoever this is, whoever that was, their hair color has changed to red, black, or blonde. Something about Jerusalem. This person wears multicolored sports hats. The assassin, the hitman. The hitman hair color changed. Oh. So this person could be Jerusalem. What's Jerusalem? This person could be Muslim. Something like that. When it comes to this assassin hitman, when y'all find out who this assassin or this hitman is, it's going to cause a major earthquake. It's going to be shattering once y'all find out. If y'all find out that this person took them out. So he said whoever this person, Jerusalem, is Muslim, could be Muslim, practice Muslim. This was a setup by a secret society, could be government murder. So this was set up by a secret society. We got Masonic sacrifice here. We got set up by government, secret society. We have Jerusalem. We have their hair color. Their hair color has changed. The assassin hitman hair color may have changed. So when this happened, I don't know if that the vision I got, this person's hair as well as their hair changed. The color and their hair changed. This hitman knows something about a major earthquake in U.S. China. This person wears multicolored sports hats. That means different color sports hats. This public humiliation assassination. Somebody that wears multicolored sports hats. Their hair color has changed, red, black, or blonde. The assassin and hitman. They could have been involved in a major earthquake. Maybe there was an earthquake where they lived or something. Whoever this person, something about Jerusalem. There could be a major earthquake coming to Jerusalem. China, United States, Korea, Europe, and Russia. Due to a Masonic sacrifice. Somebody planned to murder lover, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend for inheritance. So that's who we're talking about. I think that's who he's talking about. These people are also considered to be grave robbers. They robbed his grave. Somebody did a fake suicide or fake death. And the people who have something to do with Vaughn may have already been exposed. It's being exposed now as we speak. The 10 to 12, it's either 1 to 4 or 10 to 12 people that was involved. All these people are getting exposed already. And some of y'all already know who these people are. We got a black male or a black female or both. Okay. So we're going to clarify some of these. We're going to be a little minute. Alright. So the first card we're going to clarify is called public humiliation and assassination. What's that? Ooh, I'm getting chills. Public humiliation, assassination. We got a King of Pentacles in reverse. This person may have just recently been let go from a job. This person is a street hustler. This person is unethical, unloyal when it comes to the business, when it comes to making their money. They're a little corrupt when it comes to making their money, or they'll take money from any way, place, shape, form, or how. This person is a scammer. This person is a con artist. Yeah, they did go into a partnership. When it came to taking this person out, they went into a partnership, right? Somebody came to him and gave this offer, or he went into a partnership with this person. Yeah, he was paid. This masculine was paid, right, by whoever this person that gave him the offer to set this up when it came to Vaughn. So that Vaughn don't receive whatever money he was about to receive, or so he don't receive some kind of work. No, so he don't have to pay Vaughn. He didn't want to pay Vaughn this money. This person was corrupt. This person was a shit talker too. This person didn't know what to say out their mouth sometimes. This man was paid to take out Vaughn. This is a hitman. The hitman is already on the table. He could be a known assassin. People pay him to kill people. People pay him to take people out, or he pay people to pay people. He pay people, then pay people to take people out. So they went into this partnership, but they wasn't able to get some kind of outcome or reaction that they wanted. So did they think there was... So what happened was, Vaughn was supposed to make like mad money when this happened. They thought that this person was going to make a killing, you know what I mean? He thought he was going to come up off of his passing. But they say he didn't even really make that much money like that when it came to him passing. He didn't get the royalties that he wanted to. So Vaughn was basically a sacrifice for an increase. An income increase, but he didn't get what he was looking for. But whoever this female that was involved or knew about this, she did become emotionally unstable when it came to what they did to this person. Because, she was shocked. You know what I mean? Even though she had an idea, but when she maybe heard about it, she was like, damn, they really did that. They really did it. They really did it. I thought they might have been just talking. Somebody was upset. It might have been his mother. His mother was really upset about this. I don't think she even had a clue. Some feminine energy didn't even have a clue though. When it came to what they did to this person, they were shocked. It was so unexpected. And I think it was their mom. They really crushed that person's mom. Really broke their mom's heart. Is that what that is? They was celebrating too. Their mom was crushed that they did a baby like that. You know what I mean? Had a baby outside like that. And ain't nobody try to help him. Ain't nobody try to stop him from going. Ain't nobody tell him not to go up, go out. Nothing. Something like that. Why does that happen? Why does that happen? Why does that happen like that? Okay, so they said since the last time they seen this person, their hair color has changed. Red, black, blonde, shape, style, length. But anyway, what's their hair color has changed? Red, black, or blonde? What's this? I think we're talking about a feminine energy here. This feminine energy. Oh. Okay, this could be for somebody, but I'm gonna read it. So somebody's like, "Dang, yeah, I think your hair changed since the last time I saw you." But then it's like it's understandable, being as though you was going through what you was going through. Because your hair was really long, but you was carrying this burden, so you had to change your hair. This is a side note. This might be a side note. But it was justice. Wait. Oh, could have paid some people this justice. When it comes to the star that carried this because of this burden. They were paying people in the justice system for this star to be burdened. Oh, so the person whose hair color who's changed, they was paying people in the justice system. And now this celebrity is having to carry this burden. It's carrying all these burdens of the actions that they took. This hitman, it got something to do with Jerusalem. That could be Muslim. That could practice Muslim. Could be Jew. Could have something to do with the Jews. That was a part of some kind of secret. Could be a part of some kind of secret society that has something to do with Jews or Jerusalem. That's a part of this Masonic sacrifice. So whatever this occult name is, it could have some kind of affiliate to Jerusalem. Whatever this practice they have. When it comes to Jerusalem, this is who is these people that is a part of this secret society. That's also a Masonic group that may go to this man as a hitman to take people out, was a hired hit man for this group, this secret society. It could have a lot to do with Jerusalem, the practices of Jerusalem, or the religion that they practice. So, what is Jerusalem here for? So when it comes to Jerusalem, and like people who are here single, who's singly successful and abundant, they stop them from moving forward when it comes to their success. And it's this King of Wands here. So say like if you're not careful and you get out here and you start getting successful, or you start making a certain kind of money or whatever, they'll come look you up, pick you out, choose you for you to be a Masonic sacrifice. If you start making a certain amount of money or something like that, they'll come pay this man to take you out or set you up. If some money coming in or whatever, like they got their eyes on all the money. That's why y'all got that eye on money, because they keep their eye on the money. That's what I just received. So now, whoever this masculine, could be a King of Cups in the reverse, that he's talking about is upset because somebody has this power, this strength, and this dude was trying to come towards somebody, telling all these lies, but they see right through them, and they see that this person is evil, wicked, and disgusting, and impulsive, and reckless. They weren't able to get in your head to stop you from receiving, because they was holding back, or to stop you from receiving some kind of inheritance, which is this person was put up and hired by this secret society to do a Masonic sacrifice, or they've done multi different sacrifices for this Masonic group here. They are an assassin. They are a hired hit for this Masonic group. And this is who he's saying took him out, or paid somebody to do it. So if I'm not mistaken, this could have been his record label that did this, or somebody in this record label that didn't want to pay him because they may have already spent the money. They may have already bought the house with the money. They may have already bought the car with the money. Maybe he was looking for his money. Maybe he was asking where his money at. Maybe he wanted a raise. Maybe he wanted to walk away because this man had either spent up the money or wasn't trying to give him the money. And then he was making a little bit of noise, whether that's on the airwaves or in this person's ear, about where his money at, why he not getting his money. You know what I mean? He was getting mad about it, and even threatened to leave the label, and boom. This is where we at. What's this assassin hitman here for? Wait. The assassin, the hitman, this Queen of Swords already told you about him. This Queen of Swords already told you that they rejected this person. And now this person is no longer a business owner, a CEO, and this is good news for the collective. He's saying this is good news for the people. You guys should be happy that this person is being demoted. You should be happy that this person is not the overseer of this estate. You should be happy that this person is not going to have this much power, this much control. If this person, if the power was supposed to get in this person's hand, it would have been like Black Panthers, the dude with all the gold things on his fist. Y'all remember that? What's that movie? What's it called? Is it the Fantastic Four? But it was like it had everybody in there. But you know the guy with the rings on his fist, he kept killing, you know, the X-Men or whatever for these gems. Something like that. But they say y'all should be glad that this person does not have this type of power. This person not having this power is going to be a major shakeup for the whole world. This is something y'all should celebrate. This is what they saying. And matter of fact, they could be celebrating this already up in the heavens. This person no longer having this power. This person's power being taken away to control all these people. This person abused their power. This is what I'm getting. This person abused their power by causing some of these men to go the other way, so that they will leave these women out here alone, angry, mad, and bitter, and not knowing what's going on. That's a side note for some, not everybody though. What's this setup government murder secret society? Yeah, this was a public humiliation ritual for somebody to take somebody's destiny or to steal somebody's fortune and to stop them from moving forward on towards their destiny by any means necessary. They are now receiving karma for that. What they did when it came to this ritual, this public humiliation ritual sacrifice, this person didn't get what he was looking for. Matter of fact, he got karma instead, and now anything he thought was coming towards him has been delayed, stopped, moving really slow, or not coming at all. This person was defeated, and he's still in despair. They're still in karma, and now they're somewhere in sadness and isolation and despair because whatever opportunities that was supposed to come towards them, whatever life they thought they was going to have is not coming. Again, this was a Masonic sacrifice. What's this Masonic sacrifice here for? Yeah, this was for this group to come out of poverty. And being as though he was not in no relationship or no marriage or something like that, they were happy because there was no conflict when it came to this person getting the money. These people getting his money or whatever money he was supposed to get. And whoever these people that worked together, collaborated for him to be taken out, they got the money. Yeah. They got it, but the money that ran out, whatever the good life and all the options they had, they didn't spend that part of it. They didn't, whatever investment, whatever they got off of his investment, they been spent that money. They were happy because they didn't think that there would be no issues or no conflict or something. They was really smart because there was nobody investigating. Nobody was going to investigate the case because why? He ain't have nobody to come in like question what was going on, and I'm pretty sure they like if they did it to him, they'll do it to us. So they ain't really, bother with trying to investigate this case. But the thing about it is that it's gonna be some tragic shit happen because if the government knew. And they all in some kind of cahoots and they hired this person, it's going to take a real big dog to come in there and bark real loud to get some stuff straight. So I don't know if it's going to be on man time. It might have to be on divine time. Because this person was a hired hit by somebody who was used as a higher hit by the government. The people he's saying that this has to do with, who are these people that are part of this or associated, plan to murder lover, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend for inheritance. This is who has something to do with his past. This is what he wants us to know. And I have now, the mature woman has brought to your attention who may have something to do with this masculine passing. And this is a King of Cups in the reverse. Some emotionally unstable, heartless, manipulative, not listening to their intuition, cold, calculated masculine. And to the best of my ability, this is what Vaughn says. And the rest is facts and history. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a beautiful night. Bye.